Aloha, suns and waters. Let's begin. Let's begin. I'm feeling like someone's getting ready to do something really big. Someone's ready to make a move. Somebody's ready to step out of their comfort zone and make a really big, scary choice. But I feel like it's for the best. I feel like you're in your knowing that what you're about to do is scary but exciting. Like, I feel like someone's skydiving. Look at that intuition. I feel like someone's ready to fall. Allow the limitless power of your unconscious mind to answer your problems by using symbols, memories, and hunches. So I see here that you've been receiving a lot of signs. You've been tapping into your intuition. And I see you wiping the slate clean. Is that anything? But yeah, I'm seeing like you're just really letting go of the past and you're ready to move forward. Beliefs. We all have certain beliefs that can help us or keep us trapped and keep us from moving towards creative solutions. So I feel that you're trusting in your power and this new belief system that you've created for yourself is going to allow you to move towards what you're seeking. Wow. And that could be for some of you. For another half of you, I'm seeing, excuse me, somebody's not trusting in their voice, maybe. Someone's not using their voice. Someone's not trusting in their inner guidance, I just heard. They could be ignoring the signs, or they could have been ignoring some sort of sign that kept them trapped in a situation, kept them trapped in a mindset, kept them resisting from moving in the right direction. But you're being also called to examine why you resist moving past your comfort zones, why you resist trying a different route, why you resist going out in nature, or why you hold back from trusting and having faith that what these seeds that you're planting will bloom. But I feel like somebody intuitively knows what has been keeping them trapped, and it was their comfort zone, and they're stepping back into nature and planting new seeds. Let's get some answers from the angels and ancestors. Something's off the table in reverse. Oh, and it's stuck. Wow, that is beautiful. So, okay, whoa. Anyways, yeah, this being in reverse, you not allowing your seeds to grow, you not allowing yourself to be in a space for your seeds to grow is off the table. And you're ready. You're ready to bask in the joy. You're ready to start to pollinate again, start to try out new things. And I'm also seeing, yes, I just read that about the bee. Someone just sent me something about the bee chooses the sweetest flowers, surrounds himself with the sweetest flowers, and you're as powerful as the 5 people around you. You know, so maybe someone has to examine who or what they're surrounding themselves with. but I feel like a lot of you have been. A lot of you have been on like some sort of vacation mode, and you're waiting. Somebody could be waiting for another sign. Or somebody could just, like I said, just be in vacation mode. Really guarding their visions at this time. Holding the space for their visions to come through. I'm seeing that you're very wise. A very wise oracle and medicine woman, medicine man, a shaman. And it's time to honor your inner knowing. Somebody has to lighten up, I'm also seeing. Changing their belief system through trusting in their intuition. Trusting in their intuition in order to change their belief systems. And when you get these intuitive guidance, guided messages, you know, it's important to act on it when you receive it. I was seeing like this obstacle course, or I was seeing like this windmill sort of obstacle course thing, and you know how you have to time it correctly to jump through. And I was seeing like somebody had guided intuitive messages, but they kept prolonging it and making a move at the wrong time. So it's time to really like focus and plan things out, but also act when you receive the signs. Act on the signs you receive. Because I feel like a lot of you are being pushed towards a different direction. I'm seeing you enjoy a life where you're going to be planting more. You're creating this garden. I'm seeing someone have like acres of land just out in nature. Look at that. Yes, Earth Mother at the bottom of the deck. Definitely being called to connect more with Earth. I feel like that's when your abundance will be coming in. But I do feel the vibes of someone really holding on to things. And beings that it's, you know, the season of giving. It's time to give. It's time to release, loosen the grip. I'm still seeing that loosen the grip vibe. Somebody could be cutting themselves short. Feeling like they don't have enough. But I also am seeing like for people who are looking to be entrepreneurs, business owners, you're being called to join someone's team or allow someone to join your team. Like I'm seeing if you're a tarot reader, maybe you need an astrologist on your side. You know, some sort of partnering up with people who, I'm even seeing someone like open up a yoga studio. Maybe you need to, you know, open up some space for a masseuse, open up some space for like a little art center, a meditation circle, something like that. Yes, growth, because there's a lot of growth happening and you're noticing it. You're noticing things are changing. Things are starting to grow even when it seemed like it wasn't. I just heard wait for it. Three major arcanas. I feel there's a lot of celebrations coming. Somebody could be getting a new car, or somebody could just be going on a trip, going on a vacation. That way they can allow themselves to be at ease. Because their wishes are going to be coming true. And these wishes that are coming through will allow you to walk away from things that are no longer emotionally fulfilling. Walking completely away from the past and moving into a space where your wishes actually have space to come through. True. A space where you're going to remain emotionally stable. Emotionally stable. The moon. It kind of fell out sideways. So I feel like the path, it's still not clear. I feel like things are still, you're still unclear about things, unsure. And that's when that star card energy comes in, right? Because you have to let your faith guide you. You have to remain hopeful. The divines are saying that you closed out a huge cycle and now it's time to walk in faith. Take a leap of faith and not be dishonest with yourself, not allow your fears or, these illusions that you create in your mind that things won't work out. Allow that to dissipate. Allow it to fade away. Oh, gosh. Yes, the fears. So somebody's fearful that, where they're moving towards, they're afraid that it's not going to be in alignment with them. They're afraid that their family won't be taken care of. But they will. Could be afraid whether or not you're going to make ends meet when you're on this vacation or when you're relocating. Six of Cups, you have to remember your gifts, remember to dream again, to take time to enjoy. But that's an illusion, right? I'm seeing that's an illusion. You thinking that things aren't going to work out. You thinking that you're going to be placed in situations that you're not in alignment with. That's an illusion. Knight of Swords in reverse. Nine of Pentacles off the table. Knight of Swords in reverse. So I'm feeling this vibe of not being so quick to turn something good into something bad. Yeah. Not be so quick into, thinking the worst case scenario. Into restricting yourself from being open to new things in fear of failure, in fear of mistakes, in fear of you not being able to carry the load, or somebody could be afraid of sending someone packing even. Somebody could also be afraid of allowing someone to help take the weight off. off the table, also afraid of not allowing the divines to come in and help. You have to remain hopeful. Remain hopeful. I just heard like a fish out of water. So yeah, that could be why someone's really afraid, because they're being forced out of their comfort zone even. But when you're in situations like that, that's when you stay extremely connected to source, to your inner knowing, to your faith. You're just being called to remain in balance with your feminine and masculine energies, so you can remain open and receptive, so you can remain hopeful, but also think logically when you're having to put in the works to bring this manifestation to life. Making sure you're remaining in gratitude and enjoying what you're doing, being grateful that you have a job, being grateful that you have the ability to have that shirt on your back, whatever it is that you can be grateful for right now. But I do see a lot of persistence, so keep pushing through. I see a lot of persistence. I see you getting excited again. You'll be able to have enough energy to get to where you want to be. I'm even seeing like this big move will also give your children that security again. I feel like things are not going to go back to normal, but they're going to be better than what you guys were used to. It's like the vibe of life as you know it is over, and yes, indeed it is, because you're moving on to the grand design. Yeah, look at that, the Eight of Cups again. Walking away from anything that's no longer emotionally fulfilling, that puts you in a bad space, right? Just really letting go of the past, letting go of things that was built upon faulty foundations. So somebody could be contemplating whether or not they want to continue on with a certain goal or switch it up. I feel like somebody is trying something new, no longer restricting themselves, no longer chaining themselves to just one idea, to one belief system. You know, I feel like you have a lot of talent, and you could basically do whatever you want. Whatever you want, it's going to, you know, bring you in a lot of abundance. So you have options. So I'm saying keep your options open, basically. Keep your options open when it comes to people, careers, you know, when it comes to relocating or where you're vacationing to. Keep your options open. I'm seeing like not have this whole big itinerary plan. Yeah, look at that. Trying to like control, right? Trying to take the wheel. I'm seeing release control a little. Release control. Yeah, they're all like holding on. And it's time to break free from that. Allow the universe to conspire with you. They're working with you. You have people on your team, whether you know it or not. There's people on your team. So stop feeling like you're the only one. See, look at that stability. There's people on your team. That's where you find your stability, when you loosen your grip, when you try to stop doing it on your own. You know, I feel like somebody's... But yeah, that's when your stability comes in. Yes, look at that, the temperance. When you let the divines do their motherfucking thing and you listen to the signs and you act on it when you receive it. You don't try and sit there and contemplate, because when you contemplate, then that leads to missed opportunities. And it leads you to trying to control the narrative more than you need to. I'm seeing someone like rush the process rather than trust the process, basically. But I do feel the vibes of you freeing, beginning to free yourself from that mindset. You know, maybe you are always having to take the wheel, right? It wasn't something that you wanted to do. It was a position that, you know, you were placed in. It was something that you had to do, and you did it well. You did it well. You were able to balance out your masculine and feminine energies and hold your household together. And that is so beautiful. But it's time to allow someone to come in and help. I love you all. Aloha.